Hello everybody, this is Bladen, and welcome to ARK Survival Evolved Crystal Isles. Oh yeah. So this is a map in this game that I have never officially beaten, but I've always said was one of my favorites, and I thought that it would be a fantastic idea for me to finally go ahead and do that with all of you. So yeah, essentially the plans for this series is to just make the most of this map here, you know, tame all the creatures that we can, build some nice structures and all that kind of thing, get to explore, find everything that we can find, get some good loot, good creatures going, and hopefully by the very end we will be able to take down the final boss of this map, the Crystal Wyvern Queen. And yeah, I'm excited for this journey, and I hope all of you are too. I guess just getting started out here, we have spawned in the southwestern part of this region. I consider this region to be the most starter-friendly of all the regions on the Crystal Isles. Not a lot of threats lurk around in this region. We'll be able to find ourselves some good starter tame creatures to help ourselves progress along through here. Oh, I have to get rid of all these skins real quick. I always forget to disable myself getting those to begin with. So yeah, just trying to get our bearings here. Oh, one thing I would like to change really quickly. Gamma 3. I would like to play with Gamma 3 instead of the default 2.2 Gamma because I find this to be a little more pleasant on the viewing experience. Daytime is just a little bit more bright, and also nighttime is a lot more tolerable as well. I have some rates changed on here. The rates I have set on here are the same rates that I have been using for my previous videos. And it's still a pretty survival-friendly experience. Nothing is overly busted. Our dinos go to level 150. Tame is about 5 times faster. Experience is about twice as fast. Pretty typical rates. That doesn't stray too far away from official, but is also great for, you know, for just myself. We'll be able to have ourselves a pretty pleasant time coming through here. So at the beginning here, the main priority is going to be getting myself some very basic gear, some tools, some armor going here, and yeah, we're gonna do what any other ARK person would do at the beginning of their map, and just start punching trees, collecting plants, picking up rocks, and seeing everything that we can make here. So let's get ourselves a hatchet made, and nothing quite else that we're ready to make yet. I would love to get myself a slingshot, but looks like I'm going to need some hide for that first. What about the spear? How far am I from making one of those? Flint. So I'm pretty sure these rocks right here will give us some flint. Yep, there's a little bit right there. As well as some salt. Now, I don't think we're actually going to be using the salt for anything. I think the best purpose salt has ever served in this game is for preserving on scorched earth. Other than that, though, I sure don't really know what salt is used for in this game. But yeah, get ourselves an axe going, and we're gonna want a lot of these spears, so that way we actually have a good fighting chance out here. So we got ourselves an axe made up. Go ahead and put that on my 5th slot there, and there we go. Ooh, 12 spears. I think I'll make about 7 more. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we've got our 8 spears ready. It's time for us to find ourselves a worthy target to meet the sharp end of the spear. Level 20 male parasaur isn't a bad starting target. We'll sure get a lot of hide from this if we manage to kill it. Alright, there we go. Keep chucking spears into it. Oh, it's trying to honk at us, but I think it just might be too late for this fella. Let me see. Oh, he's doing some schmoves in the brush right now, but there we go. Easy kill. Alright, not bad at all. We'll use our axe, hack up as much hide from we can as from this guy, and hopefully There we go. A nice tidy 160 hide. Alright. And get ourselves, let's see, boots, gloves, maybe a couple water skins, and most notably a slingshot. And a club too. I usually use the slingshots only whenever I'm trying to tame creatures, but I found a fondness for the club recently. For things like parasaurs, you know, when you have a bolus on their feet, it's hard for them to move, of course, and when they're a stationary target, it's much easier to hit them with the club. So, you know, I'm going to be experimenting a little bit in that way, but I think slingshots are still going to be a fine go-to for the time being. Alright, let's get ourselves a bit of a look-see in this direction here. Alright, we've got quite the drop-off right there, and there's some isles over there too. I think where I'm at on the map, I'm kind of close to the edge. I'd love to move closer to the east, because that's where I'll find some pretty good creatures, I think. The land over there is also relatively flat. In this first episode here, I would absolutely love to get myself at least a couple of creatures tamed. Creatures that will be very valuable in our starting quest here. Things like a parasaur would be great for harvesting berries and transportation. Maybe a pteranodon or two could even be good. And heck, I mean, hey, even say a raptor would be quite nice to have early on. A great source of meat collection right there. And get ourselves a very basic foundation set up. Nothing crazy. I reckon next episode would be probably the better time for us to start with an actual starter house somewhere here on the Crystal Isles. I do have a bit of a good idea as to where I want to build my main base at. This is an absolutely humongous map, so it's better to have a base that is, you know, very accessible to many different resources here, and is also quite close to the middle so that you can access whatever part of the island that you want to. And ooh, I see quite the shadow right there. I wonder what's lurking around here. Oh, we got some pteranodons soaring above. I'm very familiar with this area, particularly because it just so happens my favorite creature in the entire game can spawn in this area. The Tropionathus. A lot of people say it's just a reskin tape jar or a tape jar. I don't know how the true pronunciation of that name goes, but I for one absolutely love the Tropionathus. It is a brilliant creature, and one of my main goals for this series is to get some of those tamed up, hopefully some that are high level, maybe even do some breeding, and perhaps even, if I'm really willing to go through with all of that, do some mutations with them. I think that would be absolutely spectacular. Woo! Alright, I've been scaling down this little cliff right here, and I think I'm ready to take a leap of faith into the water below. Geronimo! Don't kill me? Okay. Whew. I was very close to landing on my feet there in that water. That would have been quite bad for our health. But I've spotted quite a few parasaurs over here. Maybe I should check out their levels and see if we can find a good one. Is that I think that's a Beelzebufo. Yeah, look at that. We got a big frog over there too. Nice. There's some quite unique creatures over here on this part of the island. You got a couple swamp creatures dotted around the place. Creatures that you wouldn't really expect to find in a starter area like this. You know, to keep things just a little bit fresh. I really like this part of the Crystal Isles map. I think it's one of the most beautiful parts here. And I'm sure we're going to be bound to see some other types of creatures pretty soon. Maybe a tropical wyvern or two if we're lucky. Alright, we got several Dilophosaurs here. Oh, that's not good. Oh gosh. Alright, we've entered a fight. Pretty sure I saw 3. Alright, I'm gonna deem it safe. Alright, there we go. So, let's see if we can craft ourselves some bolas. There's some. 9. I'll make 5 for the time being. We don't need that many. We can level up once more. I definitely want to pump up weight a heck of a lot starting out here. I think it's one of the most important starting stats to level up. And then eventually health and stamina will come next. Alright. This poor Parasaur is absolutely getting it handed to him right now by this Dilo. What level is this? 85, and you're only level 20. You know what? Let's see if we can take care of you real quick. And unfortunately, put you out of your misery too. You were quite quite her right there, and I could definitely use the extra hide. You can never have too much hide at the start of an ARK playthrough, I tell ya. Alright, there we go. Collect those spears back too. Ballistosaur. This is just a carnage-filled island right now, isn't it? Alright, let's find ourselves something good to tame real quick. Level 145 female parasaur is not a bad start at all. Actually, before we go hurling our slingshot ammo at that thing, I'm going to need some extra stones first. Alright, and it's begun. 4, 5. You want to wait a little bit in between shots so you can get maximum torpor and also reduce the amount of damage that you do to it, because parasaurs, they have a lot of torpor on them, and because of that, they're quite squishy, so it's killing them with your slingshot is definitely a possibility if you're not careful. This thing's gained quite some ground on me. Alright, come on. There we go. I want to intercept you. Perfect. Alright, let's keep going with the slingshot. She's looking a little more bloody. There you go, one extra little hit right there. Alright, let her run for a second. It'll take a little bit of time before she's able to be caught again with the bullets. There we go, perfect. Alright, get some more shots in here. Ooh, look at that. She's looking quite bloody now. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to my club, actually. Because the club does very little damage. And it doesn't do quite as much torpor as the slingshot, but I don't want to kill this thing. Ah, perfect. It ran right into me. Alright. Let's just whack it with the club a little bit here. Alright, come on. Are you feeling sleepy yet? I've only got one more bolus left. I might need to craft myself another one. Let's lay low for a second so we can get some stamina back. Alright, perfect. And there we go. Alright, come on. Yeah, perfect! Alright, absolutely beautiful. We got it. Alright, that's great. So, I'm going to go ahead and set that. Let's see, she had 150 health left. Got 1080 health, 1170 stamina, that's really good. 200% melee damage, that's also quite nice. Perfect, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my inventory up with as many berries as I can, give them to her, get myself a saddle made, and we'll have ourselves quite a nice first mount. Hello, turtle. Alright, got plenty of berries for you right here. I got 100 narco berries right out of the gate here. I'm just going to give you everything I have. I'm actually also going to go ahead and split this raw meat, because getting some spoiled meat nice and early is going to be great for making narcotics, which we'll then be able to use to make trank arrows, and we'll be able to knock out things much more efficiently. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. Just as that hide armor was crafting up. I'm going to go ahead and give you a name that I've given to a certain other parasaur in the past. Poppy. Alright. Perfect. And she's a female too. Wouldn't you know it? Alright, let's take a look at her. She tamed out at level 216. Gosh. And we got 1480 health, 1710 stamina, 540 oxygen, 6400 food, 883 weight, that is amazing, and 272 melee damage. I also got a saddle made up for you right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and disable this real quick, and da-da-da! Alright, look at us, we already got ourselves a mount. We got some hide armor, a bow. Look at us, we're already a top grade survivor just within the first handful of minutes here. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so I think the next big order of business here is going to be to just explore around here and perhaps go closer to the east, maybe see if we can find ourselves a spot to settle down in, make a small foundation, you know, get myself some narcotics going, get some campfires going for some food, and heck, I mean, maybe even we'll get up to a refining forge if we can make that in this episode. I doubt it, but you know, you never know. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Can't harvest these, huh? Oh, you can. Oh, look at that, crystal. Alright, I knew you could get crystal from somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, 2 crystal. Let me go back to Poppy real quick. Got some wood. There we go. Spyglass. Alright, now we can actually see much better the creatures that we're going to be looking for. Brilliant. Let's test it on this dodo right here. 130 female dodo. Look at it walking around there. There's one back there too. Beautiful. Oh, look up there just ahead, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first tropical crystal wyvern. And we got quite a few around here too. Let's see, 145. Look at the colors. Absolutely beautiful. I really wish I could tame it right now, but I can't. I have to be a higher level, I think. But these things are so cool. I love the tropical wyverns so much. I love all the wyverns on this map. They're just so much more unique compared to the standard wyverns we see on, you know, maps like Ragnarok and Scorched Earth. They're quite unique in that way. I love how the tropical wyvern has the same ability as the Spino, where it can hydrate itself to get better damage and movement speed. It'll be very useful to have as we're exploring the land. I think they're the fastest flyer you can have. Next to the Tropio, of course, but that one has to use gasoline for its jet engine. Something actually I've just remembered is I have an idea for a fun way of doing the series. I would like to make it so that every episode I make of this series, I tame one new creature that I have not yet found. So it could be any creature at all on the entire map. It just has to be a new type of creature that I have not yet tamed so far in this series, and I think that'll be a very fun way for us to get to experiment with different types of creatures. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some likeness for some creatures that I haven't really took the time to use myself. You know, I've always wanted to train an army of Sarkos, for instance. So, you know, maybe sometime in the short future we'll tame ourselves up one of those and see just how well they perform. Alright, so we've been running for a little bit now, and I think I've just found a pretty nice little flat area here that I would like to make myself a bit of a settlement at, and oh boy, we've got trouble coming through here. Alright, hold on a second. We have a bit of a fight. Let's see, is it going to come for me? Looks like he's much more focused on this Parasaur right now. Alright, come on, Capro. I want to use the trees to my advantage here. There we go. Go get him, Parasaur, or Poppy. Almost called you Parasaur. Got it. Alright, perfect. I think my sounds seem to be glitching out right now for some reason. A lot of my sounds are not playing. I wonder why that is. Alright, but anyway, yeah. That's been taken care of. Poppy can return to me over here. And, yeah, let's get right back to what I wanted to do in the first place. So we're going to have to clear ourselves a little bit of a small area here. We just put down some foundations. Hopefully we can make ourselves some wooden foundations, ideally. And we can get ourselves some nice, basic things going here. Oh my goodness. Woo! Sarko attack! Alright, you're much bigger than that Capra we just fought. Let's see. Can I see what level you are? 95! Ooh, I'm not in the mood to tangle with you right now. That's a Baryonyx up ahead. Alright, I guess... Let's see, can I... Ooh, gosh. Alright, you're a little bit quicker than I thought. Will this get you away from me? Nope, the honk does not work. Alright, that only works on smaller creatures like raptors. Alright, you know what? Here, let's try it. Come on, Poppy. Fight back. We'll win this fight together, and I'll get you out of here if things are looking a bit too hairy for us. Alright. I'm not liking this right now. Oh gosh, that lunge attack it does. It's got so much range on that. There you go, get caught up on the tree. Easy target. Oh, you're stuck on the rock now. What are you gonna do about that? Oh gosh. Alright. Just keep pumping the stone into it. Perfect. There we go. Level 95 Sarko has been defeated. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prime meat from that. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, y'all, we've got ourselves a bit of a nice little starter foundation set up here. We got ourselves a few storage boxes, a bed, some mortars and pestles, campfires, and a preserving bin. And here's a little neat trick, by the way. If you happen to be new at this game at all, or if you find building an ARK to be a little bit difficult, here's a trick I like to use. So I really like for my my pieces of furniture, my buildings here, to be perfectly lined up on the right axis with, you know, with the foundations. So one trick that I like to use is actually with the ladders. When you place a ladder, it perfectly aligns you with you know, that building plan that you want to stay on. So when I move left or right here, I don't go up or down in any kind of way. I stay on the exact same path. And this is a very handy trick that you can use when you're trying to place things in a very perfect foundation like that. Isn't that right, little Dilophosaurus? I don't think they agreed with me. Alright, but anyway, since we got ourselves some spoiled meat at the ready here, I'm going to go ahead and throw these into our mortar and pestles and get ourselves some narcotics made up for us here. Do this consumable, drugs. I'll throw the rest into here. I always try to make it a perfect 50-50 split so that they finish making their narcotics at the same time. Also, what I would like to do right now, actually, is get myself some meat cooked up. Let's see, put 1, 2... and maybe half a stack of that wood right there. Go ahead and light it up. We'll do the same thing for this one right here. We get ourselves a lot of cooked meat, and I'm going to have to get some spark powder for our preserving bin too. I think right here in this space, I'd like to put down a smithing table, a smithy, and a refining forge specifically. That way we can get ourselves some metal tools made up here, and we'll be good to go on that front. We're going to put Poppy over to good use for now. She's going to be absolutely excellent for collecting berries for us. Look at all she's getting. This is absolutely amazing. All those narco berries. I remember back when parasaurs weren't actually able to harvest berries. This is a relatively newer addition to this game than being able to do this. Back when ARK was, you know, first in its alpha beta stages before its full release, the most accessible, I guess, dinosaur for picking berries like this at the start of a game was the Triceratops, and that is admittedly much harder to tame than the Parasaur, so I'm really glad they made this change. Alright everyone, we are back, and I have got myself kitted out with 2 freshly repaired bows, 63 narco arrows, and I am ready to do some taming. Now, I've actually already gone and spotted myself a target just right next to our little foundation here. And, remember what I said earlier? Come on, Bladen, you're crazy. Level 135 Sarko in Episode 1, brand new series. I mean, I might be just a little bit crazy, but I mean, this is a good opportunity it's presenting myself with here. I'd be a fool to not want to take part of this. I'm a little afraid to do this. I've decided that I'm not going to make a trap for it. I know I very much could at this point. I'm level 33 right now, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to be cheaty with this right now. So I'm going to try to knock it out the old-fashioned way by just kiting it and pelting it with arrows. Now, I did take a look on Dodo Decks. I have 63 arrows loaded up on me right now, and it should take about 42 arrows to knock this thing out. So, I'm going to go ahead and get the taming process started here. I'm going to try to keep my distance from it because, as we just saw earlier, it has that pretty nasty lunge attack where, oh my goodness. Oh, that is terrifying. I'm also starving right now. Brilliant. I actually need to run back to my base real quick to grab some food. This is quite an intense scene right now. Eat up. keep my distance. I don't want to get attacked by this thing. There we go, perfect. Alright. I'm going to try to do what I did with the first one here and loot around this big crystal over here so that way it can't reach me quite as easily. That was a really bad shot. There you go. If I can get you caught up on the terrain here, then, yep, they'll be spending a lot more time turning around to reach me. Alright, here we go. You're just kind of walking away from me right now. Surely you're not that close to being knocked out. I'm waiting for you to do a fake out on me here and just start charging back at me. At least these things are so slow. That's the really great thing about taming a Sarco, is that they are very slow, so you can definitely avoid them. And it's down! Alright, perfect. Not once during that whole chase did it actually turn around to try to attack me. I had to follow it quite a ways out here, away from my base camp. We've got a little compy on us right here. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and track this tame. Alright, just up ahead we've got ourselves a level 50 female Sarco. I think this is going to be a perfect contestant to get some prime meat from. I've never noticed just how slow Sarcos are when they're on the land. It's really quite a big difference, and I'm certain that that tame would have been much harder for me to really go through if we had to stay in the water that whole time. I'm really glad I decided to lure her onto the land. Alright, well, Poppy's not even fighting back. Come on, Poppy. Let's take this thing down together. Oh, he's doing the crocodile death roll. That's always scared me, by the way, just how like a crocodile, they'll grab onto something, right? This is a real world application of crocodiles and alligators. They'll do that. They'll grab onto something with their teeth and then they'll just roll. And in doing so, they can easily tear off limbs, bones, just anything from a prey's body with that crazy roll, and they'll spin really fast too. I wouldn't really recommend seeing it if you're a little bit squeamish for that kind of content online, but it's quite a sight to behold, just seeing such a crazy adaptation of an animal in nature. Alright, let's take down this level 21 right here. There we go, look at me. Let's try to keep it away from Poppy. I don't want Poppy to get attacked by two of these things, even if they're relatively low level. Alright, it's going after Poppy anyway. Alright, that Bronto scared me for a moment there. There you go. Poppy, keep it. Oh no! The other Sarco hit its body. That's not good. Alright, Poppy, let's get out of here. Oh, that went really badly, didn't it? Alright. Almost got you. Ooh, okay, that hurt. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Holy cow. It picked me up and tossed me. Yeah, here we go, Poppy. Alright, got the finishing blow. Oh my gosh, you're so hurt. Alright, 3 prime me. That's much better. We got even 4. We're getting a lot from this. Alright, perfect. There we go. Alright, we're definitely going to get that Sarco tamed up with all this. Look at this absolute adorable lady right here, sleeping safe and sound. Any second now, she's going to get up. I believe when she hits 4,600 food, after she's lost 50, she'll eat her next piece of food. And there we go. Alright, I became a little later than I thought I would. Alright, absolutely beautiful. Look at you. Level 202 female Sarco is mine. Let's get rid of this. Alright, and I've got just the name. You, to me, look a bit like a Dora. Let's check out those stats. We got 3,440 health. Let's see, 1,665 stamina, 6,900 food, very nice. 480 weight and 300 melee damage. And as luck would have it, I happen to be level 36 right now, and the Sarco saddle comes level 35. I just need to get myself some cementing paste, and we'll be able to take you for a bit of a spin. This is exciting. I don't think I've actually gotten to ride a Sarco ever since their TLC came out way back in 2018. So it's been quite a while since I've gotten to ride one of these things. Look at her. She's keeping up just fine with Poppy. We're going to need a lot of stone and a lot of chitin and keratin. Alright, let's get to work on that. I've decided to take Dora out with me as we go hunt for our first chitin and keratin, and just look at this. Look at how terrifying this is. She can move, man. These Sarcos are crazy once you've actually got one tamed. But anyway, I've spotted our first subject right here in the water. I am going to go ahead and just shoot you. Alright. Come on, Dora. Go get him. Damn, look how quick she swims. 105. That is some good damage. Alright, we're going to take out this turtle together. Oh man, Dora's kind of getting in the way here of the kill. This must be a pretty high level turtle. What level are you, in fact? Level 100. Also, I just heard... Alright, hopefully you are attacking me. Alright, let's get you out of here. I don't want to have to deal with you at all. Oh. Alright, Dora, I see how it is. You want to get the Ichthyornis for me. I appreciate the thought, but I want you to just focus on this turtle right here. Let's see, come on. There we go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day at the races as our two contestants, Dora the Sarcosuchus and Blaine the Survivor, see who can race to see the wild female Carbonemus first to get that delicious chitin keratin harvest. They are both raring to go as they are lined up, flat on their bellies, just lying on the ground, building up their energy so they can make the full sprint. And they are off in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I've lost sight of it. Go! And they are off. Dora has a demanding lead. She is making full cut. Oh, but the dodo gets her, but she wins anyways. Alright, we're back at Alright, we're back at base, and boy, am I dehydrated. I sure hope I get enough cementing paste to make myself a water jar, because this is unbearable. Alright, go ahead and put 50 in there. We'll just do 55. Let's see how much we can make. 13. That is going to be plenty, because 20 is all we need for the saddle. Let's go ahead and get that made up. I'm going to refill my water skins again. It's crazy. I've got my water and hunger rates actually set to drain 30% slower in. Oh boy, what are you doing? This is awkward. I can't. You can't get out of here. I can't shoot you. Please? Okay. Wow, what on earth just happened there? Can't believe that's how I die. That's my first death on here. Absolutely brilliant. Are you around here? Yeah, there you are. Alright, Dora. There she goes. Alright, look how fast she swims. My god. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Gonna grab my stuff back real quick. Oh, drop all these skins first. There we go. There we go. 13 cementing pastes. Plus 13 more. That'll make 26. We're short on fiber, surprisingly. We only need 75. Let me just pick some plants real quick. I'm also going to want to get myself a water jar made. I'm pretty sure it takes less than 6. Let's see now. 6 cementing paste? Yeah, I just need a couple crit. Oh, wait. Oh, it takes 7. I just need 1 more. Okay, that's fine. Sarco. Oh, there it is. Alright. Here you go, Dora. Brand new saddle. Alright, let's see it. Oh, so cool. Man, I can't believe I got a Sarco this early into the series, and on the first episode, nonetheless. Absolutely brilliant. Alright. Let's go on a bit of a walk. It's so fun how quickly these things just waddle across the land. Alright, let's check out its abilities. So I assume left click is just, yeah, pretty basic bite. Now, if I remember correctly, you can actually spin around with it. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. I like that ability. Get to just spin around with it. Now, right click. That's the death roll. It definitely rolls alright. Look at that. Alright, C? C doesn't do anything. Nor X, nor control. Alright, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and wander around for a little bit and see what kind of prey we can snag up with Dora here. Oh my gosh! Look how fast she swims. Oh, oh my goodness gracious me. Oh wow. Alright, exploring the ocean is going to be cake with our Sarco here. Oh my goodness. Wow. I I never knew that they were such great swimmers. I just never knew. This is what I meant earlier when I said I want to tame a new creature every episode. I automatically appreciate the Sarcos so much more now. Alright. Let's go ahead and take on this Lystro over here. Let's see how much damage we can do with Dora's attack. So we have normal bite attack, 73. I assume it's mate boosted. Oh, here comes another Sarco. And the death roll. Yep. Hey, what are you doing? Get off my game. That's right, level 20 Sarco. Alright, back to business. So, normal bite attack, 73. And the death roll, you get to pick it up, and after the roll is when you do damage to it. Interesting. Can we grab this Beazle Buffo over here, or however you pronounce this creature's name? We can't quite do that, I'm afraid. But that's alright. I assume the Sarcos can only pick up relatively small creatures, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to base and wrap up this episode. Alright everyone, I think that will just about do it for this first episode. We got a heck of a lot done for just our beginning adventure here on Crystal Isles. We got ourselves Poppy the Parasaur, Dora the amazing Sarco, we got ourselves a bit of a starter place built here, and I think things are really looking up for us. I cannot wait to continue with this series. We're going to try to get some more creatures tamed, explore a lot more of this map, see what kind of loot drops we can get, hopefully get some pretty nice gear, get into metal tier, all that good stuff, hopefully coming in the next episode. We'll have to see, but in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.